Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're here with Becky and we're going to talk to her and find out her story and get a nice tour of her rig. So welcome Becky, thank you for being here.
You're welcome, Bob. Nice to be here.
And tell us a little of your story. How did you end up living in a van?
Well, when my RV caught on fire, I had a small car, which was a Mazda 3, and I came down here in 2018, and when I was headed back east and got to Wilcox, Arizona, my car blew up. Unfortunately, I had to end up selling him the car and had to go back to Tucson and rent a car from Enterprise to get me back to Illinois. And I stayed with my oldest son in Illinois for 3 months, and he found the van for me. I just had to work with it as I went along to get everything inside to work for me. Small space.
It's a real small space. And how long had you lived in the RV before then, before it caught fire?
3 years.
Okay, so you've been, was that when you became a nomad 3 years ago?
After the RV caught on fire, yes.
Oh, but so the RV was in a park, an RV park?
It was in an RV park. My daughter had bought it for me to live in, and I was paying $400 a month lot rent on top of $250 rent on the RV, which was $650, taking most of my money. And even though I hated the fact that it caught on fire, I was relieved to save all that money.
Yeah. So you're probably retired on Social Security?
I am.
So just not a whole lot of money coming in every month.
No, about $1,000 a month.
Right, which is pretty normal for a lot of people, about $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
And if you're paying $650 in...
Well, my insurance for the van, and well, it was really for the car at the time, insurance for the car and my cell phone, and so that didn't leave me but about $200 or so a month to live on. Being that I was an ex-truck driver, I loved traveling the country anyway, and didn't see a whole lot of it when I was driving a semi, so I wanted to get back out here in nature.
And so how long have you been in this van then?
Since 2018. I wished it was 3 or 4 feet longer.
Right.
But I've just got to work with what I've got for now.
Right.
Until I can get more money saved up to find something better that I actually want.
And so now, are you able to save a little bit every month towards the new rig?
Yes. And save a little bit every month. And although I still have to budget, but I can still put back and save a little bit every month.
But you got a great home now, and you're able to save a little money every month.
Yes.
While you were living in the RV park, you barely survived. No money ever.
No, I did not. I barely survived. And it was really getting to me. And I come down here and feel so much better.
Yeah, I find that just being out in nature, I feel better.
Yes.
And you, being a truck driver, you kind of have that nomadic heart anyway, wanting to see things.
Yeah, traveling was still in my blood.
And so you spend your winters here in the Quartzsite area?
This is actually the first winter I've been here. I got down here in October, and I met up with these two ladies because I don't like being alone. I've been alone too much since I've been traveling, and I don't like being alone, you know, or staying in my van a lot because I'm a very social person.
And so has that, actually you're having more friends now living in the van than you did in the RV park?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Might not stay around each other very long, but at least we know each other.
Right. Yeah, I call them bungee cord friendships. So, you know, you might be going around, but you're still connected.
Yes.
And you'll meet each other again.
And that's what I like, is meeting new people.
Is it okay if we take a look inside your van?
Sure, Bob.
So tell us, what is the model and year of your van?
Bob, it's a 95 Chevy G20 Conversion van. And I bought it in 2018, and it had 96,000 miles on it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Really good. And it's been pretty reliable for you?
Yes.
That's good.
The bench seat I made out into a bed, and I keep the blanket over the front to block the cold air from underneath the bed. And I've got a 4-inch thick memory foam mattress on it. Got a lot of extra blankets, flannel, wool. And the rod, the clothes rack in the back came with the van, so I don't have to keep my clothes folded up in any totes or bins.
That's very nice. So this is just the original back seat, and
Yes. Original back seat. Original back seat.
and you have some things underneath it. I'm assuming storage underneath. Yeah, just totes and things.
Yeah.
The normal stuff's alive.
My Lysol disinfectant wipes. My little pee bucket.
Right.
And another little bucket.
Yeah. That's how we do things.
And I've got a small tote full of paperback books under there, and a small tote of adult coloring books with pencils under there, and a tote of DVDs under there for my laptop. And I got this little table.
That's a good one.
At one of the tents the other day, and it's good for storage.
That's a very good thing.
And all of my buckets was gave to me. I keep food in this one, food in the back one, toilet tissue and paper towels in one, and I put together a little medicine cabinet in one, and I've got one empty bucket back there for other stuff. This is my towels and washcloths. This is my mouthwash, toothpaste, and stuff like that. I got a 21-inch TV right here with everything to go with it. My antenna is right here. This is my little table.
Oh, what a good idea that is.
I usually just set this on top of the buckets and use that for my single burner butane stove to heat my van up for the morning.
And you cook on the stove and use it for some warmth. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. So you haven't done any kind of a build. I mean, you didn't spend a thing on this except the plastic totes were given you.
I just had the 2 middle seats taken out. I took all of the seat belts out to get them out of my way. And here just a couple of weeks ago, I had brand new interior lights put in.
Probably LEDs. Yeah, so you paid, you know.
And I put this shower rod up for my blackout curtains.
Very good. Got to have privacy.
And these little storage pockets here, I made out of a shoe organizer that I bought at Walmart. I keep my socks in 2 of them. I keep my medicine in 1. And I've got some pockets made on the doors that I made out of a shoe organizer.
Right, so just all the little things in life you need, you got right here.
And actually, I've got extra pockets like this, but I haven't decided where I'm going to put them yet.
Well, you made a fantastic little home out of this van.
Yeah, with such small space.
Yeah.
And I figured out that as I went along, that when I first started out in 2018, as I went along, I just had to figure out better as I went.
Right. right, sure. Now that's the way it works. We all make adjustments, find better ways.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And so Becky, you're using buckets for a bathroom.
Yes.
And how are you showering?
Well, I usually bathe in the van. I do. Oh, and I also pull a utility trailer, Bob.
Oh, you do? Okay.
It's a 6x8 utility trailer, and I have it full of other totes, big totes, medium totes. I have extra clothes in one of the totes, extra food in one of the totes, and just on stuff that I may need throughout the winter or summer. And because when I first started out, I run out of room. So I resorted to buying a trailer, and it came in real handy. So being that I travel full time, I just keep a lot of stuff with me. And there's two of my camping lights.
Mm-hmm. So you don't have any solar, you just charge things off the battery when you drive.
Yeah. I do not have solar on my van or any backup batteries. I'm trying to stay as simple as possible.
Okay, well, Becky, you did a fantastic job here. I really appreciate your sharing your home with us.
And everything is in still good condition for the year.
Yeah, very much so.
For the year of the van, yeah. And the curtains came with the van. That clothes rod came with the van. So mainly the only thing I had to do was take out the two middle seats.
Mm-hmm. Well, Becky, thank you so much for sharing your home with us. It's amazing, you know, you took what could have been a tragedy and turned it into a wonderful, amazing life.
Yes.
Yeah,
and I feel so much better being out here. The air quality is so much better for my health, my breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And my doctor had changed my inhaler to a different inhaler before I left Arkansas. But I have been down here since October and have hardly needed to use my inhaler. The air quality is so much better.
That's great. Okay, well, Becky, thank you so much. I appreciate your sharing your home with us. It's wonderful. It's amazing what you've done with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
So folks, if you got anything out of this video, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks, Becky.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.